Start. We'll chant one Om and then say the prayer. Re Chak Purak Om. Hands in Namaste position. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hands in Dhyan Mudra, right hand on the left palm, hands in your lap. We'll start with Pranakarshan Kriya, slow deep breathing. Make the breath as deep as you can. Take in positive thoughts with every Purak and get rid of negative thoughts with every Recha. Recha Purak Recha Purak Recha. Purak Recha. Purak Recha. One more time. Purak Recha. Rub the palms together. Spread the energy of the face and open the eyes. Now we'll do the Brahma Mudras, the neck exercises. For the first one, start moving the head to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. And come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And stop. Now for the second variation, drop your head towards the left shoulder. Stretch the right arm out and use the left hand to pull the head down further. Drop the head to the right shoulder. Stretch the left arm out, right hand pulling the head down further. Head to the left shoulder. And right shoulder. Back to the middle. Third variation, drop your head back. Face the front. Drop the head back. And face the front. For the next two variations, eyes closed. First we'll do the gentle jerks of the head, so just loosen the neck. And let's start. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Back to the middle. Now the fifth variation, 360-degree rotation of the head. So take the chin down towards the chest and start the movement to the left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front. Stop, change direction, right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front. Stop, lift your head up, rub the palms together, spread the energy of the face and open the eyes. Now we'll do the Skanda Kriya, shoulder exercises. Move shoulders up and back, both together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second variation, fingers of respective hands of the shoulders and elbows touch in the front, back of the hands behind the head. Start up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we'll do the Naman Mudras, bending postures. For the first one, hands in Namaste position, elbows close to the body. Back upright, eyes closed. For this Naman Mudra, we bow to the Supreme Divinity in the form of earth. Om Prithviye Namaha. Re Chak Pura, arms go up. Re Chak, bend forward, arms fully outstretched as you go down. Keep your arms outstretched for a little longer. Now retract your hands, bring them close to the head. Relax the body and breathe normally. Four things to be done simultaneously when I say Rechak. You breathe out, stretch your arms out, bring your head back in line with the spine and apply the root lock, raising of the anal sphincter muscle. Rechak Pura. Rechak. Second variation, arms behind your back, right hand in the left palm, thumbs interlock. Make sure elbows are not bent and push your shoulders back to open up the chest. For this Naman Mudra, we bow to the Supreme Divinity in the form of water. Om Jalai Namaha. Re Chak Pura. Re Chak, bend forward, head in line with the spine as you go down. Keep your arms outstretched for a little while. Now drop your head, slide the hands up the back, drop the elbows, relax the body and breathe normally. Again, four things to be done when I say Rechak. Rechak Pura. Purak, come up. Rechak. Now the third variation, hands at the lowest part of the abdomen, fingers interlocked, elbows close to the body and shoulders thrown back to open up the chest. For this Naman Mudra, we bow to the Supreme Divinity in the form of fire. Om Agnaye Namaha. Rechak. Purak. Rechak. Bend forward, head in line with the spine as you go down. And drop your head, drop your elbows, relax the body and breathe as normally as you can. The internal organs are getting massaged, the pressure put on your stomach. Once again, 4 things on Rechak. Rechak. Purak, come up. Rechak. Fourth variation, arms folded behind the back, each hand holding the opposite elbow. For this Naman Mudra, we bow to the Supreme Divinity in the form of air. Om Vayave Namaha. Rechak. Purak. Rechak. Drop your head, relax the body, breathe normally. This time 3 things when I say Rechak, because we did not move our arms after coming down. So you breathe out, bring your head back in line with the spine and apply the root lock. Rechak. Purak. Rechak. Fifth variation, arms folded in the front. For this Naman Mudra, we bow to the Supreme Divinity in the form of space. Om Akashaya Namaha. Rechak. Purak, arms go up. Rechak, bend forward, arms overhead all the way down. Drop your head, relax the body, breathe normally. Again, 3 things on Rechak. Rechak. Purak, come up. Rechak. Rub the palms together, spread the energy of the face, open the eyes. Now you can stretch your legs out. Loosen the joints of the legs. And sit in a comfortable cross-legged position on the floor. If you're sitting on the chair, just spread your knees out on the sides. And we'll do Kapalbhati, 54 with each nostril, 100 with both nostrils, a count of 100, and we'll hold for a count of 10 after the individual nostrils and a count of 20 after both nostrils. In the exhaled condition, we hold our breath. We'll start. Rechak, half Purak, close the left nostril and start. Hold your breath. Purak. Recha. Purak. Recha. Now we'll do it with the left nostril. Recha. Half Purak. Close the right nostril and start. Hand down, hold your breath. Purak. Recha. Purak. Recha. Now 100 counts with both nostrils and hold for 20. Recha. Half Purak and start. Hold. Purak. Recha. Purak. Recha. Now we'll do Ujjayi, all three variations, 2 repetitions for each one. Starting with Saral Ujjayi, sitting as you are. Recha. Purak. Recha. Purak. Recha. Madhya Ujjayi. To expand our lungs horizontally. Recha. Purak. Recha. Purak. Recha. Urdhva Ujjayi to expand our lungs vertically. Re Chak Purak. Re Chak. Switch arms. Purak. Re Chak. Now do Nad Sadhana, practice of chanting Om. We chant 3 Oms, sit quietly for a while, and then chant 2 more Oms after that. Hands in Dhyan Mudra, right hand in the left palm, hands in your lap. Eyes closed. Re Chak Purak. 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 Listen to the lingering sound of the Om in your mind. Observe your breathing and focus on the Ajna chakra situated at the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. Now cup your palms, place them over your ears, fingers behind the head and thumbs on either side of the voice box. Re Chak Purak. Purak. Rub the palms together, spread the energy of the face and open the eyes. And now we're going to do a little pranayam. We're going to skip the stomach exercises because we're going to stop the breathing exercise practice in the next few minutes. So let's do pranayam. First we'll do Bhastrika Pranayam type 1. It's a reminder for everybody and new people just to learn. We do 21 Kapalbhatis with both nostrils. Then we hold our breath for 21 counts in the exhale condition without putting our chin down. Then we do Purak with both nostrils for a count of 5. Then we hold in Antarkumbhak with our chin down for Antarkumbhak is inhale condition holding for a count of 20. Then we do Rechak with both nostrils for a count of 10. And we hold again in Bahya Kumbhak exhale condition for a count of 5 without putting our chin down. Rechak, half Purak, and start. Hold. Purak. Antarkumbhak, chin down. Rechak. Hold. Purak. Rechak. Purak. Rechak. Rub the palms together, spread the energy of the face, open the eyes, and on to Aasanas.
Okay. So we were talking about arthritis and how you can manage arthritis pains by doing gentle exercises, and we did quite a few in the last 2 days. But today, just to go over, we're going to do some new exercises that will help you. But just to cover the causes of knee pain in particular. First and foremost, of course, is osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, but we are more interested in osteoarthritis, which is more common. And as we learnt about yesterday or day before, injuries to the knee can result in osteoarthritis as well. So sports injuries, and another common thing that causes knee pain is a torn meniscus. Now, the most common surgery, in fact, done on the knee is to correct that situation. And what is the meniscus? It's the cartilage between the knee joint which acts as a shock absorber when we are walking. If you have a torn ligament, and what is a ligament? It connects bone to bone. Or if you have a tendon which connects bone to muscle, if you have torn tendons or ligaments, it takes a lot longer to heal. And usually I don't believe that they have surgery to correct that situation. You just have to wait it out and do exercises to strengthen those. That's all you can do. What else causes pain, surprisingly, is wearing shoes where the soles of the shoes are worn out. Check your shoes, because if the soles are worn out, sometimes you pronate, so you put your foot like this, or supinate. And both of those can cause pain in the knee, surprisingly. So the best way to walk, they say, and I don't know whether all of us, look to see whether we are walking like that, but if you don't have knee pain, probably you're walking correctly. The pressure when you're walking should start on the heel and then the toe, like this. It shouldn't be toe to heel, obviously. I don't think most of us walk like that, but it should be like that. And the pressure should be on the ball of the foot here, on the outer edge of the foot, and the heel. That is where the pressure should be when you're walking. If you're walking like that, more than likely you won't have pain, but do check out your shoes to make sure they are not worn out. So how can you prevent knee pain? The only way to do it is through regular exercise, gentle even if it is. Through regular exercise, you can stimulate the production of synovial fluid in the joints, and that keeps the knee joint lubricated. Did you know that the knee joint is the biggest joint in the body, but despite being the biggest, it has very limited mobility because it's a hinge joint. It can only move up and down. You can't really do very much sideways, just up and down. You can do this, but other than that, you can't really twist it any which way. So it is a hinge joint. So the only way to keep your knees free of pain, and if you have pain, to manage the pain, is to strengthen the muscles around the knee joint. And the muscles around the knee joint are the quadriceps, the thigh muscles, the hamstrings, which are at the back of the thigh, and the calf muscles. Those are the three sets of muscles you can strengthen to prevent knee pain and to manage it if you already have knee pain. The other thing that activity helps is it circulates more blood around the joint. And when there's more blood circulation, more blood flow, this increases the healing process in the knee. So that is another reason to make sure that you keep active. Walking is a very good exercise if you're not up to more serious exercise, but yoga is very good because it's so gentle. We never do anything too harsh for the muscles. So a good idea if you have painful knees is to apply heat before you actually do the knee exercises. You can also massage your knee in a circular motion like that with oil. And in our classes, we recommend sesame oil, not the one that you use in Chinese cooking, but the one that you get that one is too concentrated. That's why we don't use that. We use sesame oil that's available in the Indian grocery store. And in that oil, we melt camphor. You get camphor little blocks with 5 or 6 little squares. You can heat the oil slightly, melt the camphor in it and store it in a bottle. And if you massage your knees, after applying heat will be nice too. So massage them in a circular motion and leave it for a little bit, then have a shower. That will be great for your knees. That will help to keep the pain away. Also massaging helps to increase the blood flow. So that is the reason to do it. So now we're going to do a few, I'm going to show you a few exercises that you can do. And you need to see I think when we are spotlighted, which we are, I believe, you can see better. I can't see it because I'm on the gallery view. What you want to do is spread your toes, okay, all your toes, and put your weight on your heels and raise the arch of your foot. Can you see my arches? If you press your toes down and press your heel down, you can see the arch rising up. Can you see mine? I don't know whether you can, but here I'll show you with one leg. Can you see the arch here? This arch, the stronger it is and the better it is, the less knee pain you're going to get. So if you do this, so the weight should be on the ball of the foot, on the outer edge and the heel, and you can see the arch. If you're flat-footed, you're also likely to get knee pain. By the way, you can do this while sitting on the chair as well. So try it. Hold it for 10 seconds and then release it. Hold it again for 10 seconds and release it. If you keep doing that, your arches are going to get much stronger and your knee pain is going to be much less. The next one is where you stretch and strengthen your calf muscle. So you flex your foot. I'm going to show you with one leg so that you can see it easily. You flex your foot. When you flex your toes are towards your body. That is a flexed foot. So what you do is you flex your foot and hold it for some time. And if you feel your calf muscle now, while your foot is flexed, you're going to see that it's tightened. Hold it like that for 10 seconds and then release it. Then do it again, and you need to do it with both legs. So flex your foot, hold it there for 10 seconds at least, and release it. I'm going to do each one only twice, but you can do it each of the exercises as many as 10 times to improve or reduce your knee pain. Now the third one is where you hold the thigh like this. Put your hands here. You can interlock your fingers and then raise your toes up. So again your calf muscle is flexed and your foot is flexed, and you press your calf muscle against your hand. Then you raise it again and do that. Hold it for 10 seconds. Raise it. Hold it for 10 seconds. Now you need to do that with both legs, and you're going to hold it for 10 seconds each time, and you're going to do 10 with each leg. So raise it, fold it. Can you feel the pressure on your hand? Raise it, flex your foot and press. Hold it for 10 seconds. Once again out and hold. So this you can do 10 times each. And now we're going to do flexing of the thighs. So to do the flexing of the thigh muscles, to strengthen those, we are going to put a cushion or something under the knees, the back of the knees. So we don't want the back of the knees to touch the floor. So I've put a rolled up towel here. So what you're going to do is you're going to tighten your quadricep muscles, flex them, put your hands behind you like this, and the back of your knees as well should be touching your towel. A little bit of the thigh, back of the thigh is also touching your towel. Release that, press it down again, flex your quadricep muscles, the back of your knees are pressed down on the towel, and a little bit of your thighs. Raise it again and flex. Hold it there for 10 seconds and then release it. So that is a good one for strengthening the thigh muscles. So remember, what we are trying to do is strengthen the thigh muscles, the calf muscles, and the back of the thighs. We're going to come to the hamstrings in a little while. So that one, I'm going to show you one that can be done against the wall. So what you would do is, you would stand with your feet a little away from you and slowly go down. Make sure that your feet are right below your knees. They should not be further back from the knees. Okay, so your heels are right under your knees. And see if you can stay there for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not easy to stay very long. You start off at 10 seconds and then you increase it as you go along. That again is tightening your thigh muscles. Now we're going to do a few asanas that are helpful. And we've done a lot of them before, so they're going to be familiar to you. So let me do the goddess posture, the Devi Asana. So you move your feet apart. Here your feet should be like a V, they should not be parallel to each other. Then do a namaste with your elbows out and bend your knees. So you're going to go as low as is comfortable for you and stay there for a few seconds. Roll your arms. These are the goddess's arms. And then come back to a namaste. Then do the cactus arms. Bring the forearms together and out. Forearms together and out. Put your hands here and we'll do pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you feel it here in your quadricep muscles? They're getting really strong. Sometimes you feel a little pain, but it stops very soon once they are strong enough. Catch your breath, stand in the mountain pose. In the mountain pose, we roll our shoulders back, arms are by your side, and you look straight ahead. Catch your breath by taking some deep breaths. Relax your body. Now that we've strengthened those quadriceps, you're going to stretch them a little bit. So hold on to a chair, stand next to the chair. If you need to hold on, if you don't need to hold on, that's great because you're also developing balance. So slowly get hold of your foot, stretch it back, okay? Stretch it back like this. Can you feel the stretch in your quadricep muscle? And move the knee back a little bit. That's great. Now do the other side. Hold on to the foot and stretch it. Hopefully you can feel that stretch. We don't often stretch our quadriceps at all. And move it back slightly. And that's great. The next exercise we're going to do is the chair pose. Now those of you who use a chair can actually use the chair, but you're not going to actually sit down. Put your arms out, your fingers should be together, and you're not going to bend your knees first over here. You're going to put your butt down so that your knees remain behind your toes. Your weight is in your heels. Go only as low as you can. Then do a namaste with your elbows out. Take your right elbow outside your left thigh. Your left elbows towards the ceiling. Now take your left elbow outside your right thigh. Your right elbows towards the ceiling. And now put your fingertips on the floor and try to straighten your knees. When you straighten your knees, you're going to feel a stretch, not only in your lower back, but especially the back of your legs, your hamstring muscles and your calves. You're going to feel the stretch there. Now put your hands under your feet in the front and try to straighten your knees if you had bent them slightly. Release that. Cup your heels with your hands and automatically you'll find that your head goes towards the knees. You're still stretching your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Now put your hands down. See if you can put them flat. If you can't, put your fingertips on the floor. But each time you breathe out, try to get your head a little lower below your knees. We've been doing this over a long time, so many of you may find that you've improved in the way you can bend forward with knees relatively straight but not locked. Now bring your hands to your hip joint and slowly come up with a straight back, and always stand in the mountain pose for a few seconds to catch your breath. And now put your left foot forward, put your left heel forward, bend your right knee, hold on to your foot and pull your foot towards your body. And I'm sure you can feel the stretch in your calf muscle and your hamstring muscle. Hold it for a few seconds and release it. Now put your right heel forward, bend your left knee, put your hand against the sole of that foot and pull that foot towards your shin. Hold it for a little longer. And release that. And now we're going to do a couple of postures on the back. So I'm going to lie like this so you can see me better. So here you want to raise your toes up and walk your feet close to the heels, close to the buttocks, and just raise your hips slightly with your toes raised and stay there for a few seconds. Keep your knees absolutely together. Stay for at least 10 seconds and slowly come down. Here we are not trying to do the bridge pose per se. We are just trying to strengthen our calf muscles, give stretch to the knees. Keep your toes raised. Slowly raise your hips off the floor. Stay there for 10 seconds at least. And release that. And we get the benefit of the flat back as well as the spine. Can't feel the natural curve of the spine. We'll do this one more time. Keep your feet on the heels, toes raised. Raise your hips off the floor. Stay there for a few seconds. Knees together. And slowly bring your back down. And just relax here with your feet apart, your arms away from your body. Take a few deep breaths. The last one helps to strengthen the tendons and the ligaments because you're bending your knee in a particular way. Come to attention, your feet together, arms close to the body. The next one, where you raise your feet up, bend your knees, wrap your arms around your shins, and you know that we do this quite often. Roll from side to side to massage your back while you're about it. And again, you're bending your knees in such a way that the tendons and the ligaments are getting a nice stretch. And in the process of stretching, they're also getting strengthened. Stay there for a little while. And slowly put your feet down, stretch the legs out, and do Vishram, the resting pose. Savdhan, bring your feet together, your arms close to your body. Now we're going to again stretch our hamstring muscles, the back of the legs. So raise your left leg up to 90 degrees and then raise your head and your shoulders. And again, you'll recognize that we do this very often in our workout on Wednesdays. Hold it there and gently straighten the leg. Gently pull it towards your forehead. Touch your forehead if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Just hold it there because you are achieving the stretch we're looking for. Hold it for at least 10 seconds. And then bring your leg down. Now raise your right leg up. Hold it there for a few seconds. Raise your head and your shoulders. Hold on near your ankle with both hands. Straighten that knee, that leg. And if you can, touch your forehead to the knee. If you can't, just hold it there. Feel the stretch on the back of the leg. And slowly release it and do Vishram, the resting pose. Take some deep breaths here. Sadhan, come to attention, feet together, arms close to the body, bend your knees, turn to the side that's comfortable for you and sit up. And now sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your feet. When you flex your feet, your toes are towards the body. This would be stretching your feet. This is flexing the feet. So let's do this back and forth movement for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to sit in what is called Dandasana. So you move the fleshy part of the buttocks out of the way. When you do that, you'll feel your sit bones under you. Flex your feet. Put your hands on either side, throw your shoulders back, sit as upright as you can. This is Dandasana. I guess Dand means pole or stick. Then raise your arms up and from your hip joint, bend forward. Don't bend from your waist but from your hip joint. Hold on to the big toe and stay there. If you cannot bend forward, like what I'm going to do next is I'm going to touch my head to my knees. Not everybody has that flexibility to begin with. So if you can't, don't worry about it. You just want to sit like this. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. But if you can, move your torso forward by bending your elbows slightly, and more than likely, you'll be able to touch your forehead to the knees. Then slowly come up and sit in any comfortable position for a few seconds. Take some deep breaths to recover from the last asana. And now let's do bound angle pose. So you put the soles of your feet together and then you put your hands behind you and bring your body close to your feet. So now your feet are very close to the body, your heels. Your hands are behind you, keeping you upright. Your knees should be all the way down, but not everybody has that flexibility either. So let's do the butterfly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if your knees can go any lower, but with practice you'll find that you can get your knees all the way down to the floor. This helps in many ways. Of course, it's helping your different joints, but also the groin here, there are lymph nodes. And when you sit like this, and especially when you hold on to your feet like this and start bending forward, go only as low down as you can. If you can touch your forehead to the floor, you're going to feel a tremendous stretch in your groin, and that is where the lymph nodes are. If you can't go all the way down, put two fists one on top of the other, rest your head there, and even then the stretch is pretty good. Slowly come up. So what happens is when you stretch the lymph nodes like that, the lymphatic fluid gets released. And we want the lymph nodes to release the lymphatic fluid, and that goes through the body to keep the body working in good order, and especially to improve your immunity, because the lymph fluid, what it contains is infection fighting white blood cells and the waste products of cellular activity in your body. And we want that not to just stay in the lymph nodes. So that is why we also do the tapping. Most days on Thursdays we do the tapping. Today we didn't do it, but we will be doing it again from next week on. So that's the reason why we tap on all the areas where there are lymph nodes, because it improves our immune system. So it's time for us to close. So let me give you the thought of the day. This is even shorter than the other two that we had this week. Life is a teacher. The more we live, the more we learn. Life is a teacher. The more we live, the more we learn. Sit with your hands in Dhyan Mudra, the meditation posture, back upright, eyes closed. And just take a couple of breaths. Now we'll chant Om twice and then say the closing prayer. Rechak, Purak, Purak, Hands in Namaste for the prayer. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityu ma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub the palms together. Spread the energy over the face. Open your eyes. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you next